This is the Make Friend podcast. Originally, I started the podcast with the idea that I don't go outside a lot, don't have almost any friends, and I thought, what would be a more amazing idea than actually visiting the homes of my viewers that watch my streams and kind of getting to know them. A lot of podcasts focus on big credential people and them using their massive life experience of being millionaires or having PhDs to offer any life advice. But I thought, what about if I just interview simple people and ask them, what does it take to be a successful, simple person, and potentially making some friends along the way? So this is episode 1, focuses a lot about friendships, relationships, psychology, and overall just being good human beings. This is the Make Friend podcast, and I hope you enjoy. So, guys, we have an Easter special with Zarel, who's not here as a hostage.
No.
I'm actually the hostage. That's what they forced me to say. I'm not the hostage, guys. Please don't help me.
Don't blink.
I'm not the hostage, guys. Please don't help me. Guys, let me share a story with you.
Which one?
I came over today, and the first thing Zarel said is that, well, one of the first things Zarel said is that instead of looking like a Jewish Lithuanian, now you look Muslim. Or like a Muslim. Which she didn't interpret that as racist, obviously.
I don't know if I need to say yes or no or deny.
She pleads the 5th or the 4th. Like, plead the 5th.
No, shall I indeed see?
So, yeah, guys, I'm gonna be shaving this beard when I go home. It's all Zarel.
No.
Should I shave the beard?
It suits you.
Should I keep it, though?
Yeah.
Do you think there's gonna be, like, extra layers of airport security that detain me?
Maybe.
Cool.
No, I'm joking. No.
Anyway, how are you today?
Oh my goodness. I'm feeling stressed right now.
Why?
Because I don't know what to expect.
Nice.
And how are you today?
You didn't even answer the question.
But I'm getting question back.
Yeah, but-
Answer, I'm fine.
Oh, but like...
And I'm stressful.
Okay, if I go on a date with a girl and she says, I'm fine, I'm leaving the date.
Oh.
Okay.
But that's a normal way to say. You're gonna be a fine, a fucked,
A
a
fine or
bad,
fucked?
good, and fine is a middle ground.
Okay, if somebody asks me... I'm fine, smiley face. If somebody asks me, how are you? I'm like, okay.
Alright.
No. What I say is usually, well, I woke up at 7 a.m. I ran immediately to the nearest Maxima I can so I could pick up these pants because I got them today.
But that's talking about your day and what you did, not how you are.
Yeah, but my day impacts how I am. So
That
technically,
makes sense, yeah.
how's other than fine? How's Ugh. The last time I saw you was a month ago, 2 months ago.
2 months ago? Yeah.
How's life been since then?
I get outside more. So
Okay, you started going outside. I mean, the sun's shining now, so.
I'm going outside more, doing tasks outside. Just going somewhere, not going to be in home that much.
Okay.
I work more.
Oh, yeah,
I
'cause-
got more responsibilities at my work.
Oh wait, I was gonna
No.
say why you work more, but I guess I can't mention that.
It's
Yeah, I guess-
you can mention why because you want to give me a raise and that's why they gave me more
Responsibilities. Yeah, but okay. I was gonna mention the thing.
Nah, you don't need to.
I was gonna mention the thing, but I can't mention the thing, so I can't. Okay. The first question I made was the best question of all of them.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It was I
Do you
wrote
need to think hard for that one?
potentially.
Oh,
I wrote that
let's
question
go.
and I was like, this is it. Okay, this is the amazing question. The first question was, are you happy?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
For a long way, my main goal was in life to be happy, or to find happiness, or to find what is happiness,
Okay.
or to find how to feel or be happy.
Okay, yeah.
Because I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, yes. I can say I live very comfortable life with surrounded myself with good people, with
Uh-huh.
good friends.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
have.
not included. This is the bad part.
I feel offended.
Look, guys, she didn't use my zip tie. Okay, I gave her my zip tie.
I had
Not used. Not
to,
used.
but that's good. That's improving because I'm not that anxious to use it.
Are you saying that it's bad that I use my own zip ties then? Because I'm so anxious that I need to use my own zip
No,
ties?
I'm speaking for me.
Okay, no, okay. Fair,
That
fair.
works for me, and that's how I feel.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You said for a long time you were trying to figure out what is happiness.
Yeah.
What is happiness?
Oh.
What did you figure out? What did you spend your time on? What was what did you think of?
Mm-hmm. That's still a complicated answer
Mm-hmm.
because I can't put happiness in a word. For me, it's more like a feeling.
Okay.
When you feel calm, when you feel
Satisfied?
satisfied, yeah.
Content.
Also, yes. Like you feel fully.
Okay, you feel full.
Yeah.
Like you're not.
You don't feel, for me, the emptiness in your heart.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, because I feel like a lot of times I feel that like deep
Yeah,
emptiness.
because I felt very small and very empty inside, and I think I found happiness.
Where'd you find it? What'd you do? What? Guys, I'm talking to a girl. She's like, I found the key to happiness. Okay, what was the key? Okay, share the secret. What'd you find?
Okay, what did I find?
Yeah. If you were to compare your life when you were key wine bottle opener. Yeah, guys, she found the wine bottle.
I found wine bottle a long way
Yeah.
before.
A long time ago.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
No. If you were to compare your life when you were not content and happy, what changed?
I feel more full in life. Not full, but more living.
You live more.
Yeah.
Instead of
because for a long way I just exist. I was just existing.
Okay. Because I was gonna say there's like a feeling where you just like wake up every day and you feel like.
Yeah, I need to do that, but not just because I want to do that, because I need to do that. It's like a responsibility to wake up and go to like school or wherever you're going.
Do you not feel any responsibility, no?
I think it's still a responsibility, but now I wake up happy. I wake up because I want to wake up.
It's like because I was listening to Dr. K talking about that, like people need healthy duties or like responsibilities in life to be happy. It's not like you still need responsibility and duty, but you kind of like it, right? Like if you're a doctor, you work 48 hours, but it's like your responsibility to help people, and you're proud of that if you're a good doctor.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you spend like 48 hours a day working, but it's like your positive responsibility, and you're like, yes. Did you find that, or are you still looking for that?
I found it. Yeah, I feel fully completed.
Oh, okay.
I still have my problems. I'm still dealing with my issues, but happiness is there. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like that's like I'm on that adventure right now. I feel like for me, it's very important to like visualize what it feels like being happy or content before I reach it. Okay, it's like you know how a feeling feels before you get there.
But you will never know until you reach it and feel it.
But when you reach it and feel it, it often feels the same, doesn't it? I don't know. This is like
no, it feels the same after you get used to it.
Okay. But
after you be in the happiness for so long, you forgot how to feel not be happy, how to feel to be empty.
Do you think if you're sad and empty, it's important to like visualize? Use your
No.
No?
Because I'm still having a bad days or a bad month.
Okay.
Month.
Month? Just a single do you have like an entire month that sucks?
Yeah, a couple months ago. Yeah, I was a little bit depressed.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Hello.
But the happiness didn't go away. Just temporarily was held under my other darker feelings.
What makes those? I don't know. When I think of my bad experiences, usually they last like a week. Depends.
The happy times,
No, the bad
the bad
times.
times, yeah.
Maybe like 2 weeks. Depends until I get like a good
Yeah.
viewership stream.
So it's like more of seasonal depression.
Yeah, it's viewership depression. Viewership
So it's
seasonal
not
depression.
depression, just viewership sadness.
Yeah, like summertime sadness, but it's like viewer time sadness. But no, I just, even in the worst times in my life, I feel like I haven't had like 2 months of straight ass depression.
Uh-huh.
And it sounds like you have like 2 months of straight up depression.
Yeah, before I have too many years straight depression.
I know that you had the. Yeah, that's.
Now it's just a week, a day, but a month.
Okay, what do you do to. What do you do when you're depressed? What's like.
Oh, this time it was hard time because I changed how. Cheers.
This is what she does.
Mm. Now I didn't drink that much right now actually. I didn't know. I didn't remember last time I drank wine alone.
Oh.
I'm not alone, but yeah, I was drinking alone sometimes.
Yeah, just sitting. I mean, true. That's no. To be honest,
Peach, don't laugh.
Peachy's drinking alone right now.
She's like, same, girl.
She's like, yeah, I'm doing it right now. But yeah, what do you do to make yourself feel better when you're like?
Okay, this time I didn't do anything to make myself better.
You just sat there. You were just like,
I just wanted to sit down in that feeling, in that moment, and totally feel it. Because I have habit to put it under the rug.
Yeah.
All negative emotions, all bad things, I just put under the rug. rug.
Oh.
Yeah, and this time I just let it out.
Do you think it's more important to like feel everything, even if it's like really negative, and just like sit with it?
I think it's better because after that you feel.
I mean, probably
feel better, not better.
You process it probably.
Yeah.
Like you mentally compartmentalize. Okay, do you think depression is like an addiction?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Because when I feel like for me, it's the easy way out sometimes. It's
How that can be easy way out when in depression it's fucking hard.
It's hard?
It's hard to exist, it's hard to live, it's hard to function like a normal human being. How that's simple and easier than not being depressed.
But technically,
maybe you mean that people like to be depressed because
Yeah.
I'm so cool
But I don't
because
even
I
mean
have problems.
I feel like depression is it has like this addicting quality where I don't know, it's sometimes it feels nice to be depressed. Like I don't need to do anything. I'm like
Self-pity? Or you want self-pity from others?
maybe not from others. It's like I feel like, and I've heard a couple of other people say this. It's you get an excuse to not do anything. You can sit in the bed that you shit, and you don't you don't need to do anything. It's almost like that's what I mean by the easy way out. Is that like
okay?
You almost justify everything.
I never did that. I never think that way.
But maybe you did it unconsciously.
I'm depressed, and now I'm not able to do anything, and I'm gonna use that for an excuse.
Yeah, like Val said, depression becomes like the safe space. Like it almost becomes your go-to default, like where you're comfortable, and you're like, fuck it, we're not gonna do anything.
Oh, okay. As a person who had depression and help from depression, I don't think that's a good and healthy way to think that I'm going to go that because it's I'm not gonna do anything. I have a reason. I have an explanation that go to studies and to work. But still, you can do everything. It's just fucking hard. It's very hard mentally to function.
True. Am I allowed to ask questions about your depression again?
Yeah.
Wait, if you were to describe how depressed you were, what are some like worst moments of your life from depression?
Uh, Mostly from 2060 to 2022.
Oh God. Okay. 6 years.
It's a blur. It's a little bit blur for me, especially from 2019 to 2002.
Uh,
I don't remember much.
really? Like you actually can't.
Yeah, it was hard to cope,
Huh.
probably, and that's it's a little bit blur.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that about my like from like 7 to like 12, like when I was a super small child. I was gonna say super big child. That doesn't make sense. Um, yeah, there is like this like hazy memory sort of thing.
Yeah, you remember that you did something. You remember that you functioned somewhere, but for me, just a fragments.
What are some horrible experiences? Because I think you weren't
Oh,
you in like a mental institute?
yeah, for a day.
Oh, for a day.
For a day.
Oh, I thought you spent more time in there.
They wanted me
To spend more time in there.
hospital, yeah, but I just got out.
Why did they want to put you in?
Okay, first question.
Uh-huh.
It was a bad experience, so I'm gonna start from that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
if we're gonna lose that, it's gonna be hard for us both.
Okay.
I had a really bad experiences with panic attacks.
Okay.
It's oh my god, wait a minute.
Mhm.
My mind's shutting down.
Oh, it's too much wine.
No, it's not the wine. It's my just process. Yeah, so I think the better thing was panic attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I started to get them every day or 2-3 times a week.
Okay.
And two very strong where Hex needed to call an ambulance to shot some shit into my ass.
Adrenaline? Is it?
No, some relaxing medicine to
Some
put
anesthesia.
me down because
Okay.
it was hard to calm me down.
Okay. What's happening to you in that moment? Like, what was your typical panic attack like? Like, were you breathing really hard? Were
Yeah,
you,
the
like...
fast breathing, all the negative, empty feeling, you're the most shit person, you're not existing. For me, it was planet Orbisat. It's very big, you know.
Okay.
And when I think about that, we're just a small marble in universe.
Yeah,
we're actually nothing in universe.
Yeah.
So that feeling was very mutual.
Oh, that's what
Not
you meant.
not mutual, but very common
Uh-huh.
at those moments.
Okay. That's what you said by feeling small. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, my hands got paralyzed.
Fully? Or just numb? Just like...
My hands numb. I can't move them. If I going into panic attacks, my hands mostly going in this position,
Uh-huh.
and I can move them.
Ooh.
Yeah, I need
Jesus.
to do some moves, not moves, some, how to say it? Exercises, yeah, to bring back some blood into my hands. And the worst experience was when I lost my senses of my legs. So I will say that was the most scariest and baddest experiences in my life. To feel fully paralyzed and you mentally thinking, okay, I'm moving my legs, I'm moving my fingers, but I can't move.
Holy shit, sounds horrible. Oh
Yeah,
god.
and that was horrible. So that was one and the last time I got numbness in my legs and
Holy
fully
shit.
paralyzed.
Sounds horrible. One of my biggest fears in my life is just... I don't know, even when I'm meditating, sometimes you're so calm that your hands go numb. I can't tolerate that feeling. The scariest feeling for me ever is just being paralyzed and not being able to control. Holy.
That's very scary. I felt for every person who actually can't feel the legs or any body part.
So,
That's
And
not-
that happened
Hi,
every time?
Brian.
did it happen every time?
No, it's just a few times.
Oh god. Okay, so but those were like the most extreme of the extreme of the extreme.
Actually, my first panic attack was with my legs. Yeah, so that was scary.
Holy shit! The first panic attack, and you're like, I'm paralyzed, I'm dying.
Yep.
Did you also have like that feeling of
Yeah.
heart
All the
attack?
feeling, all the breathing, all
Oh,
the
God.
heart beating.
Why do you think you got them?
Oh, it's very. It's family related. Some people in my family got very sick at that moment. That so sick that it was close to death. Relationship problems, friends problems, everything. So
Jesus.
that's yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah. Huh.
Relatable.
That's not good. Okay. If anything she said is
Yeah.
relatable, maybe
I hope you get better. Yeah.
But yeah, what do you if that's relatable to people, what would you recommend? What is the if you were to make like a manual
Yeah.
of what do you do? What would you what's Zarel's 101?
I had so many panic attacks
Mm-hmm.
that now I recognize the
Sensations?
symptoms
Oh. Okay.
before panic attack fully comes to me.
Oh. Okay.
So I already starting to feel it. My
Uh-huh.
heart, my breath, my mind is going round and round. Every thought coming 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
I started to recognize that, and of course I understood that when panic attacks coming,
Mm-hmm.
it's also comes that feeling you want that. For me, it was you want that. You want that panic attack.
Would you say it's
You want
an
that.
addiction?
You that want that. Wait a minute. You want that feeling. You want to feel bad. It was for me like that.
mm-hmm.
But then you realize it's not good. It's not good to give up at that moment. And what helped for me just don't. You need to really start watching your breathing.
Okay.
Yeah, you breathing or have another person to soothe you out,
Okay.
to
yeah,
calm
okay.
you down. Maybe pet your
Cat?
back. No,
Oh.
pet your back. To hold your hands or start doing exercises with your back, with your hands.
Oh, just to see that like it's not numb, it's like
Yes.
I usually
yes.
touch my my neck, so
But
like
that's more like a nervous.
usually I touch it so I can feel like the heat. So I'm like,
Oh.
oh, I can still feel it. It's not numb, if that makes sense. That's what I do.
Oh, okay.
Or I put it under my not my thighs, my
Yeah.
my knee, and I squeeze it because then like the pressure is like, oh, it's not numb yet.
Yeah.
Okay, but I've only had like one bad heart attack, panic attack, not heart attack. Hopefully it wasn't a heart attack.
Hopefully not a heart
Hopefully it wasn't a
attack.
heart attack again. Yeah, it's because you're describing to like recognize the symptoms, so I guess you can differentiate that like it's kind of like in your mind, not like you're not physically having a heart attack. You kind of like you differentiate that. It's,
No.
No?
Your body is starting to send us signals,
Mhm.
and then you mentally starting to think.
Yeah, so you
oh,
kinda, like, you
shit,
wanna interrupt
it's
that.
coming.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Does it help you now?
Yeah.
Every
I
time?
can fully hold my panic attacks.
When
I
was
can relax myself.
when was the last time you had like a very bad one?
Oh, I don't remember.
Really?
Yeah, it was a long way.
Good job. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, she's a professional. Okay. This is why we're getting these people on Zambnb. They have stuff to teach. Okay. I hope you have a notepad and you're writing this shit down. If you're not, what the fuck are you doing? Yes, I should have gotten a piece of paper.
you want a piece of paper?
I have a zip tie
It's
now.
too early.
It's too early, guys.
It's too
okay?
early for that.
If you guys don't know, every time I visit them, they give me a piece of paper and I write stuff down.
Yeah, if you speak and write shit together.
And last time I was here, I wrote down 30 points, and I still have it. It's.
Did you read at least once?
Did I read the paper?
Yeah.
not only
at
did
home?
not only did I read it, I hopefully I implemented it.
Do you implement it?
One of them was like, when I study, I should talk out loud, and I do try to talk out loud when I study.
And other
Now I'm
30?
now I'm playing fucking RuneScape. Okay, that was one of the things. Not
Yeah.
RuneScape, but like disassociating from the stream numbers. That was that. I'm trying to trying to implement that one. Yeah, the other 28. I'm working on them.
Okay, so it's
I'm-
work in progress.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. Okay. Okay. You said you spent one day in the mental hospital.
Yeah, I had very bad panic attack.
Uh huh.
I screamed so loud that my roommates at that time went to check on me,
Uh huh.
and I was in really mental state.
Okay.
Yeah, and my hands was again like this. So
Uh-huh.
when my roommate came to my room, she thought the bad thing that I
Oh, that you're trying to kill
yeah.
yourself.
So I did something to my wrist. No, I didn't.
Uh huh.
So it was very hard to calm me down. So they call ambulance.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have a phone.
Wait, why did you not have a phone?
I don't know. They just packed me, and when I went to
Oh,
hospital.
okay.
Yeah.
How was the hospital?
It was very sad, actually. I think that was a point where I started to start being better.
Oh,
How
like
to say it?
you reached the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, I reached the
ratched.
bottom.
She reached the
But-
bottom
yeah,
of the
I
bottle
dig the
and
hole,
the barrel.
and I was in the hole.
Uh huh.
And they watched me all night because I was very unstable to be left alone, even in the hospital. So
Okay.
I had some 2 nurses coming every hour to check on me.
Okay.
And the second day, they didn't want to let me out,
Uh huh.
but because they can't hold me.
You were like, I'm getting the fuck out.
Yeah, they can hold me. But I remember that morning very, very.
How old
very-
were you?
Oh.
What was that?
Wait a minute, I'm gonna use a map.
3, 4,
Holy fuck.
5, 6.
20 maybe?
Oh shit! Wait, were you
21 maybe?
wait, were you watching my stream already?
Oh no, so maybe 90,
90.
20.
Oh shit! 90.
then
90.
90,
19.
19, and
Uh-huh.
20.
Okay. Oh,
So I was sitting in the room with other 4 depressed, not unstable people
okay, my kind.
with 2 big windows, white walls, and fucking depressing mood.
Uh huh.
So I went back home,
Mhm.
and from that day start motivating myself, kicking myself in the ass. Told myself I'm not gonna live like that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start my day looking in the mirror, saying, "You can do it, girl,"
Did it help?
and moving on.
Did the "you can do it" girl? help?
It was something. It was a start.
It was probably the idea of like, I'm gonna start doing something rather than like the
Yeah.
"you can do it" girl
I
part.
listened a lot of motivation speak on YouTube. It actually helped.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you would have gotten better if they didn't put you in a mental hospital for that one day?
I think if not that, it will be my relationship station.
What do you mean by that?
At that time, it was a choice if I go to a hospital
Uh huh.
or I get better, or I break up with my boyfriend.
Was this Explorer at the time or someone else?
Yep.
Wait, how long were you two together for at that point?
Hex?
I think it was 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So Hex got me a broken one, picked a broken one,
Mm-hmm.
and after 2 years it was the point, if you get better or we're not gonna be together any longer. And we 7 years today.
Today or to date,
No,
just in general?
to date, not today.
Okay. This is gonna sound a little bit rude.
Can ask it.
I'm surprised you lasted 2 years if you were like in such a bad mental state. I'm surprised
Because I felt bad, but I didn't let too much affect my relationship.
oh, you were like trying to like no matter
Yeah,
how
I was still trying to communicate, to talk about my problems, to talk about how I'm feeling, and deal those problems with my partner.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we was a team with that. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because I can't deal alone, because I lived for a year alone,
Mm-hmm.
and it went to that point that I was unstable to be left living alone.
Do you think you could have done it alone? This was one of the. I wrote this question down, but it's like 15 questions down on my question list. But
I think you didn't ask me a question, you're just asking what's in your mind.
Oh no,
currently.
don't worry, it's fine. But do you think you could have actually done it alone? Because you said you worked like a team. You still tried communicating. That you were left alone for a year, and it like shit went
I
shit.
think that I think they. Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, think about it.
Yeah,
Give-
yeah. I think I will be in the hospital faster.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I will be got some help from hospital. That's it.
Do you, okay.
Of course, I think I will be dealt alone
Yeah.
with those problems, but
But it would have taken longer.
Yeah, it will be taking longer.
Do you think it was fair for Explorer? Like the whole situation.
On what?
I don't know how to formulate the question that like.
It wasn't. I think it wasn't that bad for him
Oh.
with me, because I'm still was
True,
functional
you did say
human.
okay, yeah, true.
Yeah, yeah.
You did say that you were trying
it
to like.
wasn't all bad.
Uh-huh.
Those relationship.
Okay, let's get him in here and ask. he's
Yeah,
playing
if
RuneScape.
you
Okay.
want to join and say something in that?
Guys,
You're coming?
Rat's pulling out the €100 bill. Okay, Rat, where's the 150 euros?
I have been summoned.
Rat, where's the
Hi.
€150 bill? Okay, we got him on.
Oh,
So the question was, did I feel bad?
Do you think it was fair to you?
for those 2
Yeah, the
more
the
years.
2 years or whatever. Do you think they were fair to you?
No, but it's normal. You'd say, well, thing is that with relationships, it's never really fair, and it's about you being okay with some level of unfairness in different aspects of your relationship.
Okay.
So, for example, it's much like an investment, right? So for me, it was I knew
He
that.
invested in me.
So I came to know Zarel back when she wasn't really that deeply affected by depression. She was struggling with it, but not as much as she did throughout the 2-year duration. So I knew the type of person that she was, and her being deep in depression was not her.
Yeah.
It was just like some other beast that
Yeah,
was in control
he
of her.
always was talking. That's not you. Just different.
So for me was, if I can help her out of it, I'm going to have a great girlfriend that I do love back.
True.
Instead of just, feeling that, that's not for me to deal with. And if anybody's feeling like that they shouldn't deal with it, it's fine. It's just that it was my choice. That's it.
Okay. That's a strong line. It was my choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you said people have to learn to deal with unfair things. Do you think do you think
You
you
almost
did?
hit me doing that.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna poke your eye out.
Don't poke me.
Do you think what is like a bad quality of you that she had to tolerate?
Just me not caring about too many things, or at least, well, I have this thing. I have like a small portion of my time that I allocate to caring about shit, and then I need deep decompression by playing video games 24/7 for like a week.
Relatable.
So I'm not really super functional in
Uh-huh.
life. I need to have my own types of decompressions, and I need to deal with my stress. I'm not as clean as I wish I would be. I'm not.
Like this hyper independence.
And also, I'm just. Let's get that out of the way. I'm not as attractive, right?
Oh.
So it's not like I
For
have
you.
like no stop. I don't have 20 other women lining up saying, "Oh yeah, have me instead of Zarel." No. So it's. So
Okay,
I've
been there.
played my cards, and I'm going to play them until the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attempt to not fuck it up unless it's super bad. And that's the moment that we had where it was super bad when it wasn't worth it. But then Zarel made a choice to actually put in a lot of effort. So
Yeah, you made the choice where I need to choose, and I choose what was more important for me. Like you choose what important for you. So-
yes,
So what you're saying is both of you were horrible red flags, but you learned to deal with it.
I wasn't a horrible red flag.
No, he was normal.
Actually, yeah. And to be honest, yeah. When I
He
think about
was
it,
a healthy one.
yeah, if anything, the hyper independence is healthy. I'd say.
At that point in my life, yes.
I mean, even right now, when I come over, he's playing fucking RuneScape. Zarel's like, talk to me. That doesn't happen.
No,
Why
we
is
have
that voice?
we have a rule
My
set.
voice is
To
pretty
anybody who
deep.
thinks that I ignore Zarel, I don't, and we have a rule set. So if she wants my attention, she just asks for it. Imagine communication.
Yeah, and mostly I don't want an attention, and you want some attention, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Okay. Communication. Do you think you're good at communicating?
Yes.
Why?
I think my issue with communication, and that is a cringe line that you would also say in a parallel way in Jabla applications, is that I over communicate.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna use that one when I get a real job one day.
Well,
Yeah,
what you
exactly.
said?
I over communicate. I communicate too much.
Yeah,
do you think is-
and that sometimes annoyed me.
Yeah, in fact, if Zarel is not ready to take in information, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to force it down.
Yep,
upon her.
and I'm that person. I need to chill out. I need to take my time to get out the room, think about it. And Hags need to talk about here and right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there, I mean, everybody has issues.
Yeah,
We are
yeah.
actively like trying to
Yep.
improve upon that. But I'd say that's my issue with communication is that I need to figure shit out right here, right now. I really hate to not understanding or knowing something. So I really need to figure it out.
Okay. What do you think is the difference between communicating and over communicating?
I think communicating is laying down the groundwork of how you feel and what your goals are in a conversation. Over communicating is forcing the other person to adhere to those rules even if they're emotionally and physically unavailable to respond.
Oh. Okay.
So for example, if you ask a student, a math student, to give you an answer to like a complicated math question, maybe they have an answer, right? But if you ask
Peach.
that same question, if you ask
What?
that same question to like a high school student, maybe it will be too complicated for them, and they need time to research into it, to think about it, and then we'll give you the answer, next day or next week.
Okay. Okay.
So you can't really expect for the person to instantly have an answer of how they feel, why they felt the way that they felt, and why did they react the way that they react. It's not as easy as it seems. To me, it feels as easy. I feel like I can instantly know.
Yeah,
but
me too. But holy, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Science that sounds like control, and it's a horse. That's more like demand.
Do you feel like you have control issues?
I prefer to be in control. Yes.
Wow.
I don't know if that is an issue. It's only an issue
Is
if
it an
somebody's
issue?
against it.
No, it's not the issue. For me.
See?
For me. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
It's only
not
an issue
controlling at all.
if it's raised as an issue by somebody.
True. Like you could be a kid, you could be a homicidal maniac, but if it's fine for your partner, I guess it's not an issue.
Control is absolutely normal in every relationship. I think
to be honest, yeah.
I think it's extremely stupid to expect every relationship to be exactly 50-50 in every aspect of every
True, because you have
detail
like
in relationship.
one person's better at one thing, the other person's better at. Did you say yo?
Yeah. Yeah, I said
Sorry.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, my I was like,
I
huh.
also heard yo.
But
He's
there's
gaslighting us. It's not a bad quality.
There's a good
He's
there's a good
overcommunicating.
example here though. For example, when you're
Russian, yeah.
traveling with your friends, right? Usually there's one person who does most of the work,
True.
most of the planning.
No.
And imagine if it's like a group of 8 people going out for like a vacation for a week, and then everybody has a say on everything. Then it's so complicated.
Yeah,
it's
to be honest-
so time consuming.
They wouldn't agree on anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know it's her interview that you're
No, no,
talking, but
it's
I want to interrupt
alright.
both of you guys with like me. Guys, I want to talk about myself here.
Go ahead. I'm excited about you talking about you.
If I was gonna say something, I feel like it's healthy to be in like. Here we go, lol. It sounds like fucking piece of shit. Fucking again.
Go on, nothing,
Nothing
new.
new. Yeah, nothing new here.
Told something new. Let's go.
I hate being in the lack of control situation. Like, I'm the person that doesn't have the balls to be the planner, but if I'm not the planner, then I don't want to be there.
So we need to find somebody who is planner.
No, I need to be the planner.
But you need to be planner, but don't want to be planner. So you need to find the middle ground.
No, so
No.
he would like to be in control,
Yeah,
but he
Yeah.
doesn't have the balls to do
yeah.
it.
I don't have the balls, but like if somebody
you
else
don't
is the
need
planner,
the balls to plan something. Find information and book information. It's not needing the balls.
We need Shia LaBeouf.
just do it.
Just do it.
Just
But that's
do it.
that's the only thing, really. If you want to be in control, you have to be the one educated enough to be in control. Otherwise, the other person is going to be in control, or it's going to be a shitty and messy, filthy 50-50.
Yeah, fair. I agree with that.
I like we are black t-shirts.
Oh yeah, we're.
Listen, we have a style.
To be honest, if you had black hair, I feel like we'd all be like siblings. This would be an Alabama house.
But you have brown eyes.
Listen,
We have green eyes.
did you try to call me and Zarel siblings? Like between us as well? In addition to you being part of that trio?
What do you think is the most important?
Yeah, you can go.
Hi. Sorry,
Yeah.
he's gone.
Hex us out.
Yeah, sorry guys. He said he said over communicating. What is the most important quality of communicating for you? Like how does communication work for you? He said he over communicates, but that's like a good but also like a bad thing.
Yeah. I'm opposite. I'm opposite that.
Yeah, how do you communicate? If he like over communicate, and you said it's the opposite, how do you guys make it work?
I'm trying to listen his communication.
Uh-huh.
And mostly I'm that person who lights up faster.
As in like you get angrier or just like more energetic?
I get more angry. Yeah. Not angry, maybe more
Insulted? I don't know, sensitive?
maybe more annoyed. No, annoyed it's not good word in this situation. More agitated?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I felt more. I felt more agitated.
Irritated maybe.
Maybe irritated more. And we're working on that.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But mostly I'm trying to cool down, to think about it, because I can't say thing at that moment. Because when I'm fired up, hi, Gebita.
Yes.
When I'm fired up, don't think. I just speak.
Okay, fair.
And mostly I speak shit I don't even mean it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't mean it. I
Is it-
never had in my heart those words. Nothing. So yeah, I need to cool down to think about it, and then I can go to my partner and say, okay, I think about it. We can continue our discussion.
Oh, because he said he needs to do it here and now. And
Yeah.
and you're saying you need to do it like later when you calm down.
Yeah, and that's
So-
going. And at that moment, it's going to be a mutual disagreement because one person wants to speak there and now, and another wants to speak later.
What's the compromise? What do you guys do?
It depends. Sometimes we speak at that moment,
Uh-huh.
so one of those partners needs to chill out, or you trying to get the cat?
Yeah, it's gone. Sorry,
I'm,
she's
I'm
gone.
going to get the cat. Zuzu.
Do you feel like you have control issues?
Oh
Oh, no, never mind. The cat's gone.
no, I don't have control issues at all.
Not at all?
I'm not controlling at all.
Huh.
We both not controlling at all. And actually, what's strange for me, most of my girlfriends or was girlfriends, didn't understand how my boyfriend when I was younger. Now I'm not going to the clubs. I'm not going to dance.
Uh-huh.
I can dance alone with my headphones in my room.
Okay.
But it was hard for them to understand how your boyfriend can let you out to the city.
Oh,
How
my God.
how he can let you go to the club. How you
Okay.
can go to dance to club, to be with your friends, to be around guys. Like, I never understand why those girls felt that way, but also I understand it because those boyfriends was very controlling. They have some, I don't know, trust issues.
Oh, okay.
And every single one, like, I'm not going to club to find I don't know, a man. I'm going to club to dance. I already have happy relationships. I'm not looking. Oh my god, how to say it? Let me see. Attention.
Attention?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
looking attention in club from others.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like a lot of people go to the club to get attention.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I feel like in a lot of like you don't know who to trust, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And of course, I had to dance with someone and I have communicated with someone, but of course, the first word from my mouth, I have a boyfriend. I'm not looking for someone. I'm not here to mingle and be single, you know?
Do you when somebody comes up to you tell them I have a boyfriend? Is that
Yeah, I always say I'm not looking for relationships. I'm not looking for any interactions. I'm already in happy one.
oh
And
okay.
in my case, every single guy was very understandable.
Okay.
And the last time that guy just stood with my friend, with my other girlfriend, and just saved us from other boys who came to, two single ladies.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so he was a guardian.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, and yeah.
No, yeah, if you want to get an anxious, controlling person's opinion, I'm always sitting here. If you want to interview the other side of the coin, I mean, I'm always here. Yeah? We don't
Tell
need
me
to talk.
more. You can tell me more. You can tell us more.
Oh, come on, guys.
I try to. Okay. I don't know that. So, are you controlling? How you going in that situation? If you had a relationships and girlfriend wants to go with guy friends, go to club, are you feeling insecure or less?
Definitely insecure.
But
Definitely.
why she already pick you and she
But to be
can
fair-
pick other
to be fair-
other what other men?
None of those were relationships that were like tested. They weren't like, like a year long, 2 years
Yeah.
long, 3 years long. It was like month one, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's like
And
no.
That's strange because for relationships, 3 first months it's like a butterflies and the hearts. Everything is perfect.
But-
Communication is perfect.
But that's the thing. It's perfect. But when something bad happens, everything collapses. Like the better it is, the worse like the
But you
effect is.
need to realize when you're going into a relationship with other person, you need to know that later all the flaws, all the negatives,
Uh-huh.
it's come out, and you you already picked to
It's a good song. Yeah.
to deal with that.
Yeah. No. Which is
But of course, you never know what shit's
Yeah, I
gets
mean,
down. Yeah.
yeah, but I do have trust issues. Why are you looking at me like?
Yeah, why are you sitting there like you want to tell something?
I'm waiting for a moment to intrude.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Just a quick thing to mention
Yeah.
to Zanny and his anxiety of having his imaginary girlfriend going to the club and being
Yeah,
stolen by a
it's
guy.
By an
Imaginary.
imaginary guy.
I can give you a Barbie. It's gonna be imaginary girlfriend for the stream.
Just now, let me put it very simply. It's like ripping the band-aid off, right? So if she is
Oh,
that type
was
of girl
loud.
to accept advances from a guy while she's in a relationship, you're dodging a bullet.
But how do you know? If
You
you're-
don't, but that's fine.
No. But how do you like? I mean, if you're like month one,
Yeah.
how do you know if they're like somewhere and they're accepting advances or not? You don't have like a spy reporting. They're like the second plane has hit the buildings, Annie.
I think it's
But you're in
impossible
but
to
you're in a
see.
relationship, right? In an
Hypothetically.
hypothetically, you're in an established relationship,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
So
Clubbing stream.
allowing a girl to go to a club with her girls is fine, and it's basically a test. If she is going to be unfaithful,
Yeah,
Then
but
she
that's
is.
what I'm asking. How do you know if she's being unfaithful? You don't. You're not like there. You don't know. What if she lies to you? She's like, no. We're good.
at some point, stuff like that comes out.
Yeah, but that's like it takes a long time. Right?
Yeah, but
I think,
stopping her
uh,
from going to a club is only going to make everything worse.
Yeah, you going
There.
together or you just trust the person?
True. Now, in my anxiety avoidant ways, I would say, well, I would just get a person that doesn't go to the club. The perfect like partner doesn't go to the club. That's what I would say. But that's like
Well-
my anxiety like limiting
Yeah.
thing, right?
But that's there's also like safety anxiety, not just because of advances, maybe somebody tries to rob her or something. But that's usually why she doesn't go alone, she goes with a friend. And
Uh-huh.
usually that friend is a good friend that I can also
The body
trust.
said, look at that beautiful man.
I know.
He came again.
What?
Yeah.
See? A
It's good.
beautiful man.
Yes. You're
We won.
so one thing that I really can't handle is being interrupted.
Oh. Ooh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
He lost his train of thought completely.
Yeah.
He said she brings a friend.
Yeah, so even for safety or for advances, it's good to already have a friend of hers that you also know
Oh, okay.
that you kind of trust. So and you have an intuition. You know the type of girl that would have
Yeah, but that's the
snaky
thing.
motives.
I actually had introduced Hex with my boy friends.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Some of them actually come to our apartment
Yeah.
and spend time with us.
I've never
Yeah.
done that.
You just said yo again.
Yeah, you said yo.
I swear to God.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's
it's,
gaslighting us.
it's an
Yo
automatic.
means yes.
It's an automatic response. Come on, guys.
He's gaslighting us.
I'm
so-
trying not to speak Lithuanian. How you speaking Lithuanian?
Yeah.
Listen,
And
saying
you are perfect
yeah
in
and
English.
holy shit, man.
What the fuck?
Just right above us. Right above us.
Holy fuck.
Remember what I said about being interrupted?
Can we ask you not to bring
Yeah, also a good thing is that if
I'm going to
there's
bring
any
a
friends of your significant others that you don't like or are unsure of, that was my strategy, to just invite them over and just talk with them. And if you're still unsure,
Wait. If she has friends that you don't like, you invite them over.
yeah,
I don't
I-
have
I-
friends.
I would
you
say,
don't like
I would
anymore.
say, Zorel, invite them over. Let's just hang out.
Oh, so that's why I was invited over.
No. No.
That's a joke.
And I'd say there was only one friend that I didn't like much.
There you go.
But
Okay, what was wrong with him though? That
It was a girl.
Oh.
It was a type of girl that would a snaky girl.
Ah, you're thinking about Gabriela?
Yeah, the little.
The little one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you like her after? Did
No.
you- We invited her over, and I hated her even more.
No, so I'm always respectful. I'm not gonna go outright and say, hey, I hate you, please leave, or something like that. And as a person like to hang out with, she's not bad or anything. And as a friend, she's also not bad or anything. But she has a tendency, if it suits her, to go behind your back and do shady shit.
Oh. It's like,
And that's a toxic personality
definitely,
trait.
yes.
And I thought that Zarel already has enough of toxicity in her life.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I was very depressed at that moment, so
so I
the
was.
person maybe think she was helping to me.
Can I tell the story about
Yeah,
specifically?
sure,
So
sure. About the birthday?
yeah, so
Yeah,
we were
sure.
in that girl's birthday.
Oh, goodness.
So
Uh-huh.
it included other people other than me and Zarel going there. So it was like maybe 10 or
Yeah.
something, right?
Uh-huh.
And then at a certain point, Zarel went for a walk, and a couple of guys
With
take off the.
4 or 5 guys, yeah.
With just like 4 or 5 guys, she went out for like a walk.
Yeah, just
At
walk,
night,
we didn't
basically.
do anything, just talk
I was too
shit
lazy.
and walk.
I was too lazy, so I just stayed in the cabin that we were at with a couple of other people who did not want to walk about.
Mm-hmm.
And her, at that point, best friend was like, "Oh, she's getting it on with other guys," and I did not appreciate that comment because, well, it's a bit hard to explain, but she had
Oh,
a type of way of saying that where it felt snaky, where she was really making fun of her behind her back. If Zarel was, back and she was saying that, it would be funny because, she's saying it in front of Zarel, whatever, that's a joke.
Uh-huh.
But she's saying it when she's not in the room.
Okay.
And that's what makes
That's
it
just
wrong.
shit talking then.
That is just shit talking.
So wait,
It's
the
not-
friend was shit talking about Zarel that Zarel was getting along with other guys.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. It sounds like a son of a cunt.
Yes.
That sounds a bit horrible.
So I did not make a scene about it. I don't think I did.
no, you didn't say anything.
Is that good or is that bad?
No, good, because there's no reason to make a scene out of it. We just vanish from the life of that person like that, and that's it.
Okay.
I mean, extra drama just brings more extra drama. It doesn't solve anything. So you just-
True. You just kind of like
step back from it.
quietly remove yourself.
Yeah, you disengage and that's it.
That's not a friend. Yeah, that's what we call a cunt. Jesus, you were telling the story of the shitty friend, but now that kind of
Yeah,
derailed
but
us.
before Hex, maybe you
We're
want
talking
to...
about communication, and oh no, we're talking about me being an insecure little bitch.
Yeah.
And I was saying that like it depends on how long you know the person. I was saying that like my natural anxiety thing is like obviously, to my anxiety. It's probably like a red flag if I'm like dating a person that like is really all about like going out and clubbing. I feel like I couldn't just fucking handle it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's like my anxiety or like that's my
But
personality.
I think at that moment, you also need to find a middle ground.
Yes. I feel like I learned that I probably need to start dating different types of people. I feel like
Looks like it, yeah.
I feel like if I look at every person I've ever dated, they were like the same personality type. Like
I
Shy,
can confirm
introverted.
that, yeah.
like shy, introverted, closed off, and I probably need to like go to the other side.
Or find a person who willing to change and work on himself. I think it's more important to be
Yeah,
willing
I
to
agree.
work on yourself.
I agree. If yeah.
No matter if they like to go to clubs or they depressed or have
Yeah, that's the
other
thing.
problems, it's most important you're willing
to communicate
to
and work together.
communicate,
Yeah, I guess.
tell your problem to the person you in a relationship because
True.
supposedly you love that person, you care for that person, so you need to share your problems.
True, and then they can be like, I understand how you're feeling, but like
Yes.
maybe this is like a
Yes.
compromise. I can go, but like no.
You're not gonna be left in the dark.
Yeah,
that
okay.
moment,
It
yeah.
sounds like a unicorn, and that those people are not real. I don't think that's real, actually.
Oh shit, I always wanted to find a unicorn.
Hey, trust them until they betray you, then leave. I mean, that's not a bad. Like, yeah, like what Hexplorer said. Like, trust them, and if they betray you, then you see.
You
right?
move on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you move on. I think
Maybe.
I'm really good at moving on.
And
That's-
that's very good.
Okay, we're making
Yeah.
cupcakes.
So
What's the?
cupcakes, you need to find the recipe again.
Can I ask you questions while you
Yeah,
look
yeah,
for it?
sure.
Or you said love. You supposedly love the person. That's what you said.
Yeah.
What is love?
Now I can look at that recipe because that's a very complicated question from your
No,
side.
look for the. Okay, we'll look for the recipe. Then you can answer me. Okay. Cook first. She's cooking, guys. Okay.
I'm cooking.
I can take away attention while she's taking a look
Yeah,
at the recipe.
I need to
Okay.
prepare
I love that you're
actually.
getting closer and closer to me every
I'm
time.
not gonna be on stream, no fucking way!
Then he's like, guys, just like 10 more minutes.
I'm trying to intimidate him as much as possible.
It's not as intimidating as the previous interview, trust me. that one was a doozy.
Well, it's because you know me, also.
Very
Met
deeply.
many times.
Yeah,
by
very
now.
deeply.
Yes, in many different ways. But you were asking what is love, actually.
Yeah, what is love, baby? Don't.
And
What is
I'm here to
love?
say,
Baby, don't hurt me.
look for a recipe,
Don't
baby.
hurt
Yeah,
me.
you're looking for. Because every time I come here, I feel like I need to like share my ADHD medication. Because like every time, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
What is love?
My answer is, who gives a shit? Love does not matter at all.
Mutual respect is the key.
No, not that specific answer. And go search for the recipe, you ADHD cunt.
I'm not a cunt, you fuck.
Okay, this is love. Okay, I see what love is. Actually.
So I'd say most important thing you want to know about any relationship, and it doesn't have to be romantic either. Any
No.
relationship between any two human beings, conscious people, you want to be understood. Everybody wants to be understood
Yeah.
at their core.
Yeah.
And a lot of arguments happen when you are either unable to explain something that you have in mind, or the other person is unable to receive and process the information you're trying to give them in order for them to understand you. And that's the most important part. Love is basically not as important. Respect and working through issues. And working through issues is really just trying to understand each other.
I would.
And if you stop trying to prove your point, but instead try to understand the other person, and the other person tries to understand you back, that's what you would, I guess, call love.
Yeah, it's love is not like it's like there's no such thing as a panther because a panther is like a group of all like the leopards and gepards,
Yeah.
cheetahs and whatever.
Yeah. Whatever you said.
We can't see the chat, guys. Goodbye. But yeah, like love
Sorry.
is like a leopard. Like there's no such thing. It's like a building block. It's a genus of all like understanding and everything else. Basically, it's like a combination of all of them.
Yeah, I'd say love is your ability to have positive feelings towards certain somebody, even if there's negative stuff going on. So to not let, down stuff that's our stuff and things that are depressing, to let the relationship. Let me rephrase the sentence.
Yeah.
I'd say that love is the piece that allows you to ignore many things that would otherwise affect the relationship negatively. And that is basically hope, I suppose.
Copium.
Copium and hope, and thinking this is not as bad as it is because we can work through it. We can figure it out, or stuff like that.
Okay. It's so interesting.
But one most important thing that I realized is really just the desire to be understood. It's really, at least for me personally, but really. Okay, so this is my lesson for today. I'm gonna eat off now.
For the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, guys, okay, I got.
Looks like Hex want to communicate more than we know.
Guys, don't worry. We're gonna do an exclusive interview with just him. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be better one.
Nah, it's gonna be definitely a longer one. It's gonna be like 15 hours because he's like, one more point.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god. Okay. So, do you agree with what he said about love? That love
I
is
actually didn't really listen
It's part of
For
love,
that.
yeah. He said that love is it's almost like copium. It's like hope. It's like it's a building block of like communicating and trust and whatever. It's like all of those, but also it's like the ability to accept the flaws of the other person and it not ruining the relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you agree with it, Philip?
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd add to it?
No. Not at this moment. No.
Okay. What do you love?
About what?
What do you love? What are some things you
I
love?
love my cat. It's my child. Look at her potato.
Yeah.
She's
the cock
sitting
on your
at her
face.
tree, at her cat tree.
Yeah, we wanted to set up multiple angles to this, guys, but sadly my laptop only has 2 USB slots, so I can't plug the webcams to get like multiple angles. I shit you not, the laptop only has 2 USB slots, which is not.
That's
it's not-
sad.
that's not as cool. Okay, that is deep. I feel like. Already I want to like sit down. I'm like, okay, let's process everything I just heard. Also, we can't see the chat. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, just
Oh, wait.
technical. Oh,
What do you think about marriage? Will you guys go for it in the future?
probably, yeah.
Why? To buy a house to get the tax exemptions.
Exactly.
To get some tax deductions.
I don't know. Marriage, it's not in our future right now, actually. We have other priorities, like getting better in our work.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on those monies.
Yeah, you guys do seem like workaholics.
I'm not that much, but yeah, I'm also going there. Yeah, we're working a lot.
Okay, different question. Segue. Oh, I guess we could. Do you think marriage would change anything?
No, we're already living like a married couple. We're living together. We're doing stuff.
I mean,
together.
technically, you could do like a complete, like, non-hype random.
Because I think marriage, it's not gonna change everything except my last name.
Or you could change his last name. Would you? What would you prefer? Would you want him to take your last name?
No, that's not necessary for me.
Okay. Do you?
But if I one day got married, I will keep my last surname and take
His is like a second
my
one.
husband.
Oh, like you have both?
Yeah, because
Oh.
I like my surname.
Don't say it.
No, I'm not gonna say
don't dox
it.
yourself, please. But yes.
Most of those people know.
Oh.
Yeah, because I like my surname. And I'm gonna take, if I have a husband, my husband's second surname. So I'm gonna write my name, surname, and my husband's surname.
Jesus, like Usi. Do you know that Usi has, I think, 6 names?
Oh,
She has
holy.
she has 1 or 2 names, and I think like 4 last names or something.
I also have more than one name.
Oh, do you
but
have like a middle name?
In document, I'm just writing one name, but I have my, I don't know how to say it.
The
Permocomunia.
Oh, First Communion?
Yeah, first communion, and then the second one.
Oh, wait, did they give you names for them?
Yeah,
Even for the First Communion?
yeah.
Wait, do I have a second, like, First Communion communion?
I have 3 names. I'm
Wait.
gonna tell you later. Thank you.
There you go. But they don't legally count? Yeah, they don't legally count, but I didn't
Yeah,
I didn't know they
if
give you
I
names.
want, I can write them in my passport and call myself name, and my and my last name.
One day I was gonna pull out my First Communion documents and burn them when my mom wasn't looking.
Why though?
I hated it. I hated that I was forced to go there. I hated the idea of the church, Christianity, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking pull them out one morning when she isn't looking, and I'm gonna fucking burn them down.
Don't do it, because when one day you get married, it's
That's
going to
very
be
optimistic.
you're still very young. People get married in their 50s, 40s, so it's still a lot of way to be lived.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically, I could get hit by
Being
a
in
car
your
tomorrow.
20s, 20-ish.
When do you think you should get
it's still
married?
very
What do you think is
early.
what is the best age to get married?
I don't have age.
But
I know it's better to birth a kid under 30s,
yeah,
but other that, I don't care about age.
do you want kids?
Oh, that's a different topic. I'm fucking scared to be poop out a kid for myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
a
fair.
very scared thing for me.
I think that's pretty scary for most
Yeah,
girls,
because
yeah.
when I think about everything open up to poop out a fully grown baby and pushing out, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, no, I
That's very scary. Look at that. Look at Zuzu.
Oh, she's gnawing at the paw scratcher. To be honest, you know what we need? We should have, if we would have more USB slots, we should have gotten cat cam. Just have
Yeah,
cat cam.
that will be a perfect cam for a cat because
Literally
she
just
always
cat cam.
spend times on her cat tree.
Would you adopt a kid?
A kid?
Would you adopt?
Adopted?
Yeah, would you get an adopted
I
kid?
think if I'm mentally, I hope I'm going to go through that and birth a kid.
Okay.
But if not, I think adoption will be a way.
Alright. What do you think? Do you think you would be ready to have a kid? If
Right now, no,
Why?
because
What would-
for me, I want to be fully mentally prepared. I don't want to be like my parents and birth a kid not mentally being prepared for that.
yeah, but other than the
responsibility.
process. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was asking about the responsibility
Yes,
of having one.
yes. I think people should be ready for kids when they fully are healthy.
Do you think you'd be a good mom?
Oh yes.
Why?
I just had that feeling actually that I will be a very good mom because I had a lot of stuff what not to do.
I feel like I'd be a bad parent.
Why?
I feel like there are two things that you need to be a good parent.
And which are
Which are one of them is that you need to be in a I feel like one of them is like the educational side, the
Yeah, yeah.
preparation, but the other thing is you need to live life by example. I feel like as a parent you need to have like that almost independence, but to that confidence, the independence, right? That like you need to take that leadership, like because I talked about it,
Yeah.
like I want to be the leader, and if I'm not, I get very like
but
fucked.
if you have a child you
Yeah, it
are
changes.
already going into your leader.
True, yeah. It's like
Uh-huh.
when I had a cat, I was like a leader of the cat, right? But
Now you're leader of the dog. Dog.
it's more of my mom's dog. Hello, Mr. Jack Sparrow.
Hey Jack.
That's a new viewer. But I feel like you need to not be afraid of like doing stuff. I still have a little bit too much anxiety for doing stuff, like even basic things.
Can you give me an example? I think I know, but can you share an example?
I don't know, when you have a kid, like you maybe in an emergency situation, you need to like pick up the kid, fucking run through like miles of people to get him to like I don't know, like
Yeah, it's your priority.
yeah, and
You're giving everything to that small human
but
being.
it's like often having a kid requires doing things that make you like the side of the crowd. You know, like everybody starts looking at you, the kid crying, you're like running somewhere to like change the diaper. I feel like that would still like I'm still too
but
affected
at
by
that moments, you don't need to think what other
That's
is
love, true.
thinking.
Yeah, to be honest, with my cat I didn't care, right? Like when you're in that situation, I feel like your brain like adapts. But to be honest, your brain changes. I feel like having all of these thoughts is useless because when you're in that situation, you adapt, right? Do you have this thing where you, if you're really stressed? I had this on the Comic-Con panel.
Yeah.
When you are put into that like stressful situation that pushes you, you become like a different person and you adapt.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I feel like most people have
in my
this.
teenage years, I had a lot of not concentration. A lot.
I don't even know what word.
Thinking about presentations.
Oh, in front of the
I-
class?
Not in front of class, but I was going to another schools to presentate some things.
Oh, to present. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I had in my teenage years a lot of speaking in front of a large group of people,
Mm-hmm.
and every fucking time I was scared as shit,
Uh-huh.
but no one can tell.
True. You did it as well.
Yeah.
You did it and no one can tell.
And
Yeah.
always when I did it, people come to me and say, "Oh, you was not stressing at all. you was so calm. You speak
Yeah.
so great. You know."
Yeah, they appreciate
And
it.
I was like, "Holy fuck, my legs was fucking shaking."
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody adapts. Like that's how I felt in the Comic Con
like this
panel.
stream. Before the stream, I was very anxious.
Yeah, we gave her
Because-
wine.
Yeah, I have wine.
It's affecting me more than it should have.
It's actually affecting me too. So it's during stream with Zerali and Zanny.
Yeah.
So,
Those?
yeah, I was actually anxious and nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know the questions, but of course it was calming because this person was interviewing me.
Interviewing himself.
Yeah.
Interviewing.
But I think I didn't show that on myself.
definitely
Yeah,
not,
so
no.
I have that. I can be very stressed. I can be very nervous, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna show that because I'm holding everything in my body. That's not
Yeah.
good. I'm not recommend that doing to anyone. Body tensions and when body holds your anxiety in your how's this
Your
called?
shoulder?
In your shoulders.
Yeah, it's
It's
exhausting.
not fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you every day feel the heaviness.
But
in
right
your
now, it's almost like
shoulders.
releasing all of it. Or maybe you're still holding it. I don't know. Maybe you're like releasing all of it now.
Now I'm fine. now
Yeah,
I'm
2 glasses. of
actually getting drunk a little.
wine. A little drunk.
The cupcakes is gonna be fun.
Yeah, the cupcake guys. The cupcakes haven't even started yet, but we're
Yeah.
gonna start. It's one of the most addicting things about streaming. It's this feeling. Everything you just described is like the anxiety.
Oh.
It's like releasing all of it, like the being pushed into an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
it's
that.
like the chase. It's one of the things I have a hard time giving up. I can't really quit. It's the
Now,
chase. It's the
Can you replace streaming chase that feeling to something else?
That's a real good question. That's a real good question. Imagine I replaced it with like getting a job. Or-
I don't think job is that going to get you that feeling like streaming because you're not going to job anxious or nervous.
Fair. Also, I love how how serious these topics are, and the music in the background is just blasting.
No, think about it.
About if I could replace it with something,
Yeah.
I kind of want to do more public speaking. I feel like I would like to do more like
So, write to Comic Cons.
I did.
Say you
I-
want to speak again.
I did. They were like okay, and they didn't care. But
There's
no,
still
I mean,
time.
not as a streamer.
A 2 month? Oh.
2 months.
Yeah, the month. I'm not beating you off.
Yeah, she's flipping you off.
No,
Wait, did you
I'm
say
not.
beating you off?
Flipping you
Oh,
off.
sorry, I thought you said beating you up. But I would want to do it as a streamer. I would like to do it as like a person of I don't know something educational.
Okay, then let's go to jump from the bridge.
Let's go
With
kill
the rope,
ourselves.
With the rope.
No, that's-
the extreme one when
No,
you
I'm not-
buy something and go jump from the bridge with the rope
I
and
feel
get
like this is a-
extreme shit in your body.
I feel like this is a very large jump from what I was talking about. Like I would like to do
I
a presentation.
actually want to do that. Yeah, I want to jump from the bridge with a rope. with the hey, come.
No, I'm good. Sorry, I just bungee jumping. No,
Yeah.
jump from a bridge with a rope. Yeah, no. Where's the rope?
Is the jump?
Yeah, where's the rope exactly? Is it? Like...
No.
Yeah.
It's safely
know.
on your body to hold you.
It safely is holding you around your neck.
No.
I don't know. Kind
You
of.
can do that, not from the bridge.
No, I'm not that much of an adrenaline junkie to want to
okay,
do bungee
so
jumping.
how flying with the air balloon?
No, I don't like
But
anything
it's,
that.
it's safe. You
Oh,
in the air
no.
with the balloon.
Yeah, what if it fucking pops?
Who can pop a fucking
happened.
massive balloon?
A crow?
A crow?
A pigeon.
Where can find a crow in the
In the sky.
I don't know how many kilometers high in the sky?
Okay, but statistically, it's not the safest thing in the world. Sorry. I just... I win-win situation. Oh yeah, you die. Yeah, sure. Amber's like, oh yeah, win-win situation.
Massive balloon. Yeah. Hi, lady.
No, I don't mean like, trust me, a crow ain't gonna pop something that big. That's
Yes, exactly.
not the heights. Yeah, I don't like heights, okay?
So you're scared of a height?
Yeah, horribly.
Oh, I have trypophobia.
Oh, is trypophobia with like the fear of holes?
Yeah.
Oh, I have that too, but not to like your extreme. It makes me like,
No, it's I have pretty hard one. It's the feeling when I see small holes in one place.
yeah,
I can't even
no, don't.
I can't even watch Spore. No,
Spore, SpongeBob.
no, spores.
Oh, pimple.
A pimple. I can't even watch a pimple squishing
Oh,
videos.
popping, yeah.
Popping
Oh.
video. Yeah, that's
Oh.
disgust me. But yeah, but with trypophobia, I have the cold sweater. Why you laughing?
For a man, the fear of
You
holes
just
isn't
looking
helping
so
your
cute.
dating life.
Thank you.
Sorry, yeah, sorry to disappoint you. I'll get there one day, okay? I need to acclimate my fear of holes.
Aircraft. I want to fly one day.
You want to fly? Would you jump out of a plane?
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you some ADHD medication? ADHD medication actually makes you crave all of these crazy fucking experiences less. And it makes you more content with your daily life.
Oh, at one time in my life, I wanted to be by the bus.
This isn't helping your case of like, I want to jump out with, I want to jump from a bridge with a rope.
With safe.
That's
with,
normal?
With,
Not
with a
ro-
rope.
No.
Not without rope. With rope. With safety on.
Safety on. Yeah, I wanted to get hit by a bus with safety on.
No, there is no safety on at that moment.
Which means
Bungee.
burger's not suicide. How bungee's not suicide.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I was in Hyde Park in. Oh my goodness, how to say that country?
Germany? Austria?
Yeah, actually Germany. What the heck? Yeah, in Germany, I was in Hyde Park. The peak experience I had with that roller coaster when you get high up and you do the natural falling down.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember going up, waiting for a few minutes and just naturally or just boom down. I like that. Yeah, actually it was scary because you fall down with natural falling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was an experience.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm,
sounds
yeah.
wonderful. Sorry, I'm no longer going to Slovakia with you guys. I'm canceling that one.
Nah.
I'm canceling
We're
that one.
going to Slovakia one day. We're not gonna jump or something. Don't worry.
My biggest, like, why I hate traveling with people is I hate that they're gonna, like, I hate that they're gonna, I don't know, get, like, they're gonna be like, let's go to, like, a fucking club, and I'm like, I don't really want to go, but then you're stuck with those
I
people.
never go to club in other
You're not-
places.
What do you do? How do you explore other countries?
We just walk.
Oh, okay, that sounds chill.
And when we in Amsterdam, we smoke and walk.
Yeah, then jump off of a bridge while high with a rope around your neck.
No.
Is that what
Not
you...
the last part.
Just some weed smoking. Okay. Interesting. In Amsterdam. Sorry, I was gonna say hypothetically, but
Yeah,
it's legal
but
in Amsterdam.
Wait a minute. Wait, we started to ADHD jumping from
Topic.
question
Oh yeah,
to
we.
question from topic to topic.
Do you want me to bring it back? Do you? I can. Okay, because I mean I can.
You told me you have a very good question you want to ask, so
Oh, it's,
You
I
can
mean,
ask
the
it
thing is,
if
a lot
you-
of them were in the. Okay. Um. Okay, this is interesting. Going back to relationships, but explore.
Again.
Yeah, but the thing is, we were supposed to go in a natural order, but then. Jesus.
Oh Jesus! I
maybe.
almost spilled it.
That almost ended horribly. Okay, Dr. K
Okay, Dr. K, know him. I watch him. Yeah.
said life is a multiplayer game, and often you can't fix all of your problems without another person helping you. Do you agree? You can't actually fix yourself on your own. That's like the fact that society's so like individualistic now. You're like, oh, I need to do everything on my own. I'm independent. I'm like, I'm a fucking. I got 15 cars, 15 fucking side hoes. I'm
Sorry,
a girl
I'm just
boss.
watching you just doing that. I can't.
Okay.
Can you give me that squish ball?
Oh, the squish ball.
Yeah, I need to hold something in my hands.
Oh yeah, I got a zip tie.
It's one of my. I have in my office. It's a bigger one, but if you squeeze it,
Yeah.
it's like
She's the one that introduced me to
that,
squishy toys, by the way. Yeah.
You can. I already
No,
have it,
I got my trade fix here, okay?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
do you agree that the fact that society now says you have to make it on your own, you have to like become a multimillionaire before you need to be like this perfect
I
person
think
before you
that's
start dating?
actually a bullshit
I-
to
Okay.
bring that thinking that you need to have a Lamborghini under your 30s, you need to have a girlfriend who is like a toy pretty like accessory in front
Mhm.
of you and other thing. No,
But
that's
do you think, because I mean it more from a relationship sense, that like you need all these things, you need to be a complete person before you start dating? Do you agree? That like you need to fix yourself before like that's a Dr. K thing.
That's a little bit. I think that's. It depends.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on both persons if they willing to communicate to work in that relationship.
But yeah, so you're saying you don't need to kind of like be a perfect person and
A
fix yourself.
perfect scenario it will be to be a completely perfect, healthy person to
But do you-
go into.
But do you think you can be that person? Because I feel like what I learned from therapy is that you can't even start working on your flaws for like dating before you start dating. Like the most of the work is done while you're in there in the battle, not like when you're I'm playing fucking RuneScape on my fucking I'm working all these like you're not working on any of like your relationship flaws. It's almost impossible to you can work like that's what I'm saying, that like if anything what's gonna make you fix your life is being in that like stressful situation where maybe like shit is falling apart. That's when you start working on it, and that's what Dr. K kind of meant. Do you agree?
Yeah, because if life and people around you don't give you enough pressures, you're not gonna start anything.
That's a base stake, okay.
Because when I
Oh.
was anorexic and my family and my friends told you, oh, you're so fucking skinny, eat more, you're not healthy, I didn't care. The words come to my ear and come out from another ear. I still didn't change my habits. I still losing weight and I still not eating days and days.
Uh-huh.
Because it's not making into your head because you already made that conscious decision to go to that way, because for me it was more efficient to lose weight
Okay.
in that way, not eating.
So what
No.
motivated you then? If all the
Uh,
people pressuring you didn't motivate you, what did motivate you?
To get better,
Yes.
myself.
But do you think like maybe if you wouldn't have been in a I don't know, I assume you were dating Explorer already? When you started fixing the anorexia problems or not?
Yeah.
Do you think if you wouldn't have, like maybe you wouldn't have had that push to care?
Oh hell yeah.
That's because that's what I mean. Like that.
I will be going much more better. Yeah, my lowest weight at that time was 40 kilograms, and I was 19 at that time.
Okay.
So, yeah, no one helped me because you have a voice in your head who told you you're not good enough, you're not skinny enough. Look at those people. I don't know if I can talk about that because maybe we have people in chat who are still dealing with that or sensitive with that talk.
mean,
so I don't know if I can just openly share about this
I
stuff.
feel like it would I mean, I don't know, but I feel
because
like it
for
would.
me, when at the time it will be a little bit triggering.
Uh-huh.
Right now, it's everything's okay. Oh,
I mean, yeah.
I can't say it's okay. I still sometimes still that voice is coming into my head, like body dysmorphia and etc.
What do you do about body dysmorphia? Like, what's like your answer now?
I
when that
just
voice comes in?
avoid scales and avoid mirrors because I
But-
know my body is healthy and I'm at healthy weight, and I'm just trying to avoid two things. Yeah, but I'm still struggling.
But do you
with
think
that.
that's a good way to do it? Avoid, because that's like me being scared of looking at my viewer count, but instead of learning to
of
deal with my
course,
viewer
I can
count.
do that. I weighted myself yesterday,
Oh, so
and
you-
I didn't feel anything bad to see the number on my scale.
So you avoid it, but you can handle it.
I avoid at health rates. At health rates. I'm not weighting myself every fucking day. Oh,
Right.
oh my god, I'm weighting that. I'm today
okay.
weighting that, and
That makes
today
sense.
weighting that. Because for girl weight, it's very different from our period. Every period phases have different weight for us. So one time you can weight 5 kilograms more, and other times you're gonna weight your natural original weight. At other time, other evolution of your period, you're gonna weight a different number.
Interesting. that
Yeah.
Periods influence.
Yeah, it's
your
very
weight. Okay.
influence. Oh, pituitary. Yeah.
That's interesting because
Yeah.
at one point I used to take around like 40 selfies of my face and just like be disgusted at it. I still do it sometimes. I can actually see when I'm having a bad time.
Yeah,
I start
yeah.
taking like 40 because like you said, you weigh yourself like every like 10 minutes or something, just like kind of be disgusted at it, I assume. Back in the day.
Yeah, back
But-
in the day.
and I still do
was
it with,
a
like-
daily day after binging, after
Yeah.
puking everything. I was waiting every fucking few
That's relatable.
hours
Yeah.
to see how it's affect my
Yeah.
weight. Yeah.
I still
Because
do it.
I had worse. I had both combined. I have anorexia and I had bulimia.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I still remember the exact time after meal that you can take everything out of your body and your body not gonna proceed the vitamins and food into your body, but you feel not hungry. You feel full and you can get everything out. And the other part, I was not eating day. I was just drinking water. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That sounds.
And my dinner and lunch was for lunch was cigarette. Yeah.
Cigarette?
Yeah.
Oh, because yeah,
cigarette and coffee for breakfast. The same and that song.
Jesus, because yeah, nicotine makes you less hungry, right?
Yeah, coffee, nicotine. Yeah, you can.
Caffeine and nicotine.
I'm not
makes you-
recommend that, but it was a replacement. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it. That's a fucking spiral down the dark side, guys. Okay, do not. That's
Yeah. And now I'm just watching to my body like a car.
like a okay.
I need to put gasoline into my car to function properly.
True, and it
So
makes
I put in food into myself
and it makes
to
the mind healthier as well.
function normally. Yeah.
It's a positive snowball effect because the more you do it, the more like the positive snowball effect
Yeah.
goes in. Yeah, I do the same with vitamins. That's how I take my vitamins because I imagine like the positive effect that they
Yeah.
give me, and it motivates you.
Yeah, I'm doing that with broccoli, salmon,
Yeah.
and almonds.
Those are 3 really good foods.
Yeah, I'm trying to have those combination once time
Do
a
you
week.
do you think has your food diet? I mean, it sounds like you didn't eat anything, but do you think the food change influenced your health? Because a lot of science of like carbs fucking make you depressed, because I had it personally.
Mm.
Do you think like all the healthy food choices kind of like helped your, I don't know, like it was a big thing as well, or not really?
I don't think, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
It was more of a consequence than like. It wasn't the thing that's
Consequences of what?
healthy life choices. It like it didn't influence the healthy life choices, but it was a consequence of making good decisions, I guess.
Yeah, it's more consequences to making good decisions into your life.
Do you think people are too obsessed about red flags? And do you think we should differentiate red flags into like yellow flags and like not deal breakers? Do you think people should, yeah, I guess.
I think people not picking yellow flag, other color flags, just only red flags.
Yeah, that like they
And I
categorize
think
everything
it's
as.
important to look for the red flags.
Do you think it's important to look for the red flags?
Um,
What if it's a red flag but they want to work on it?
then I totally agree with them and help them to work on that red flag.
Okay. So do you think red flags don't matter? It's like the same like club example that I gave of me.
I think it's matter, but it's also matter if that person willing to work on that.
To be honest, if that person even like acknowledges it, it
Like
probably,
you need to acknowledge that the red flag why
Yeah.
they made that face.
because you said type.
What?
You said type.
Tape?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you did.
Oh fuck.
Or maybe I'm actually imagining things. Maybe they're not even
Do
speaking.
I say tape?
I think so.
I didn't remember using the word starting from T.
Look, to be honest, Explorer didn't fucking pay attention either, so you didn't know the yaw, so. Yes, you said type. Yeah. Hi.
Oh, okay.
Do you, yeah, because that's the, I feel like even acknowledgement goes a long way.
Timo, yes to your question. Yeah, it
Nice
was
one.
a neighbor.
Yeah, it was the Timo's question, or Timo said that whatever I found in my drink was what the neighbors were drilling. It's like all the
That's a
shit.
little bit not that corner. That's a good song.
Yeah, that's why it was a joke. But
And I started to explain it.
and she started to explain it. She says bet instead of butt sometimes. So cute. Bass. Okay. I feel like people are really, now that everybody. Okay, she's gaslighting me to drink more.
Because I don't wanna be only one drunk on the stream, so
Oh, trust me,
you're coming down with me, buddy. Drink it. Shit.
Sorry.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay, we're gonna cry on stream next. I feel like people, because of Tinder, were drinking with you. Finally, Amber made me drink.
Amber.
This is the first time Amber managed to make me drink. What was I saying?
I don't remember.
Well, because I didn't finish my sentence. Now that there's Tinder and all that, I feel like people are really bad at, including me, at committing. When I look at like yours and Hexplorer's like mutual respect and relationship, it was built on like making it work.
Yeah, because why you need to go to a relationship and not giving a chance and not trying for fuck's sake, you know? Why you even there? You can live alone if you're not trying.
Live in a cave in the fucking
yeah, you
Himalayas.
can be alone.
True. I mean, I feel like it's important to be able to be alone. If you, I don't know. I feel like it's an important quality that I'm not very good
It's
at.
important to be alone, and it's important to be communicative and try in relationship.
Yeah, that's definitely true. What do you think is your worst quality in a relationship?
Oh.
What is your next in line to work on? Sorry. Work
I know, but I don't know how to say in English.
on. What is it? Tell me, in Lithuanian?
Aš pertraukiu žmones.
Oh, you interrupt people?
Yeah, I interrupt my partner.
And me.
Yeah, and you.
No, I. Why do you do it?
Uh,
But that's, to be honest.
I actually don't know. It's come at that moment so fast. I didn't even think about it because that person says something. I heard about it and already I have my thought to share.
But do you feel like you're not listening then? Because if you. Often when you want to share something, you stop listening. You know, you're like, oh, I want to share this, I
Yeah,
want to share this, I want to share this.
That
And you're like,
could be yeah. So I'm trying to work in that. That's hard for me. I will see that's the biggest flaw for me.
okay.
Yeah, I interrupt people.
To be honest, you
And
are.
I acknowledge that. I know that.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying not to do that. I don't know how to explain it. It's mentally hard not to do it.
Yeah, I definitely can imagine. Do you think friends are important?
That's a difficult question because I have a hard time with friends because that's maybe sounds wrong, but I'm too good. I'm very good human being, and when I have friends, I give it all. I can rent money. I can give you a house where you can live. You know.
So I can live here?
That's a.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'll write
I
that
can
down.
be there mentally, every way that person needs. That's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
But my problem is that 99 times I get burned by that.
True. Based.
And I don't get anything from that person. And when I give it all, I
Based.
love that person. I care for that person. I always never get back.
What you invested.
Back.
Yeah, you never get.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then those persons gets a boyfriend, got better jobs. They don't care about me.
Oh.
And when I type, write or DM those people,
Uh-huh.
or when I need to meet, I need to talk about my problems. That's a very rare.
Rare occurrence.
Yeah, rare occurrence because I never talk about myself
Okay.
that much or about how I feel and being open because I prioritize other people's and their problems and how to help them and not myself. So I understand that friendships it's important. But for me, it's a bumpy road.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah,
Same.
so 1, 2 friends who not gonna use you for anything, who gonna care for you, who gonna listen for you and be there, care for them, and don't give a shit about those people who just hop random in your life. You communicate with them very good. You have mutual hobbies, or maybe you work in the same place. They're not your friends. They just gonna get something from you and just gonna leave when they're happy and they full, and you're gonna be just left without the friends and with that feeling that I helped them. I gave everything I got because I wanted to got something back. I never get that back.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Do you agree with Amber's statement that most people are selfish and users?
yes, in my case, yes. Every fucking single girlfriend I had did that. That's why I have more boyfriends than girlfriends, actually.
Gee. Boyfriend's in the wrong term, guys, okay? Just so you know, it's not...
Yeah, not boyfriend, but boy.
I feel like it's better to say
and
guy friends. I
friends.
feel like it's better to say guy
Guy
friends.
friends? Okay, guy friends, yeah.
Because when you say boyfriend, it sounds a little bit like you're in the middle
like
of a
a-
polyamorous chain here. Who do you really like in my chat? Like,
Except for Peachy, I guess.
No, not.
if you
I-
had okay.
For right now, I'm not that active in Discord
I've noticed.
and in community. I look in every fucking stream,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not that active.
Mm-hmm.
So most of new people not gonna know me because I'm not interactive in Discord.
Fair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because but I was mod for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in this community for 2 years, from 2021.
I think 2 closing into 3 soon.
Yeah, something like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm not communicated with a lot of people.
I feel like that's-
actually because I don't have a need for that.
Okay.
Yeah, but
You don't feel like you need to like get to know everyone?
Yeah. Because some people came around and went away, and I don't want to give my energy to people who I'm not sure is gonna stay in this community.
Oh, okay. She likes viewers that stay. Make sure to join the Discord, by the way. No, yeah. It's like a. It's
So I'm prefer not to say.
okay, I understand.
Yeah, Peachy, of course, because Hexplorer already mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
So Peachy, it's my lovely friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I have more people. I have a lot more people who I like, who I adore. Like lady, I adore Maya. She's very lovely lady,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot more people.
Uh-huh.
But I don't wanna be that person to say, oh, I like that, and not include another persons.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you say you don't want to like invest yourself into people that might leave.
Yes.
Because I have like insane issues of like the fear of abandonment, and over the course of
Yes.
4 years on Twitch, so many people have left. And it's like every
Yeah.
time it's.
I
You'd think-
actually noticed that when you've been in this community for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you actually starting to notice people who starting not be that active, not typing in Discord,
it's a
not
bit sad.
showing
Yeah.
on the Twitch, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad, but that's a reality.
Yeah, that's the thing, because it's like if somebody wants to leave your life, you should let them.
Yes.
And
You
it was a
never need
really
to
hard
hold it.
lesson. When viewers stopped watching my streams, I used to DM them. I used to be like, "Yo, what happened?" Literally,
Yo,
when I had like sub
okay.
10 viewers, I used to be like, "Is there any feedback you could like help me with so I could like you could like watch the stream again?"
Yeah.
I used to do that literally.
And what the answer
You never
was?
DM me, Mr. Saber. I'm not gonna lie, I can't. I kind of forgot about you. I'm sorry. It's been a while, okay? It's been a while. What the fuck, weird? Weird. But that's the mind of it, like a socially anxious, like, why did they leave? As a chef, I would beat you both because the way you better make cupcakes. That means you care. If they beat you, that means they care. And that's why my dad didn't care, because he didn't beat me. So I wish he did.
I was beaten when I was child. I got belt. Got how to say it
You got hit with a belt?
in my ass. Yeah.
Kinky? Oh.
No, not kinky.
By who? Wait, Jesus
By my
Christ.
mother.
Oh God. Why'd she do it?
Because I was a bad child sometimes.
Were you a bad child though?
Yeah. That time I think I don't remember actually. I went to a birthday and that some guy started shooting off a gun and that was a very dangerous situation. I didn't came home earlier. My mom was angry because holy fuck child, you can't get killed, why you didn't go home, and that started and I got a little bit spanked in my ass.
Okay.
But my most remembered, not mistake,
Accident? I don't know.
not accident,
Event? Beating?
um,
Most memorable time you got beat?
consequence.
Oh.
Crime? Not crime, no.
Misdemeanor.
Yeah. I was playing some game, some flash game, guys.
Playing Minecraft.
And they spend a lot of money
Oh,
from
God.
my parents' credit card to buy some clothes on that game, you know.
Wait, how old were you? That wasn't even a thing. We're the same age. That wasn't the thing when we...
Under 50.
50.
Yeah, under
15.
16, I think that's something.
But when microtransactions weren't even really like a thing when we
No,
were
you
16.
put credit cards all information and you can completely go through it. Then you go get a code in your phone, in your
Okay.
parents'
How much-
phone
how-
actually. It was about more than 100 euros.
What, more than 100 euros?
Yep. And my parents realized and they check, of course, they phone. Sąskaita?
Your bank account statement?
Yeah, bank account statement.
Yeah.
And see that's way more than they should be.
Way less.
More. Because I spent 140
Oh, okay.
euros
Yeah.
and oh my goodness.
Statement?
Yeah, and the statement was
The balance. The
Yeah,
balance
yeah.
was low. They were
was
like, what
low.
the fuck was
Yeah,
happening?
Yeah. And of course, when they get those documents,
Yeah, they saw the receipts. They were like,
Yes.
oh, clothes
they
in
can
a
see
video game.
exactly where those monies went.
Right.
So my
Punishment?
my punishment was I
One hour?
cannot
Thank you.
use what?
Saber's going AFK. Sorry.
I cannot use a phone or internet for a whole year.
A whole year?
A whole year, yeah.
A whole
I
year.
still remember this day that for a whole year,
Whole? Wait, can you say the word whole?
whole,
Yeah, whole. Yes.
yeah, whole year I cannot use a phone, I cannot use internet, I cannot play any game.
Okay. How? What would you do?
I spend time outside, I spend time driving on my bicycle with my friends.
You had friends?
I spend time reading books and being in my Delulu fantasy world.
Oh, me too. The escapism world. You have
Yeah.
you have like an entire universe of like
Of course.
had like a fictional universe that was consistent, and you would like continue the storylines.
Yes.
What were your like
Oh my
universes?
goodness, I don't remember really good, but something about vampires. Yeah, vampires is my main fantasy creature, like.
Yeah, that's where the Astarian fetish came from.
Yeah, it was Twilight, and before and after that was Stern. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean, mine was about Star Wars and World of Warcraft and Assassin's Creed. I still have them to this day.
Oh,
Yeah.
have what?
The fantasies. I still live them.
Oh.
Wait, can I ask you a simple question?
Sure.
Do you believe in the afterlife?
Yeah.
You do.
Not in the afterlife, but more in reincarnations.
Like the Buddhist reincarnation? Or
When you die, your soul goes into next body and you start next life. You don't remember your life, but you're maybe remembering some fragments, some feelings. So maybe I believe in that more.
Okay.
Because I want to believe in second life or just how you say it.
The afterlife?
Afterlife, yeah, I forgot the afterworld, afterlife, because it would be nice to meet with your family, with the family who already died, the older people, but I already want to believe that we go on, we're living life after life,
Okay.
and we getting experiences.
But I mean, my problem with the reincarnation theory is that technically that would mean that like you could get reincarnated as a plant, as a tree, as a mouse. And if it's only humans reincarnating, like what would make them special? I don't know. It's kind of
For a long time, I wanted to reincarnate. I wanted to be bird.
burned.
Yeah, bird.
Okay.
Because when I was in my depression era, I wanted to be a bird to feel
Oh,
the
wait, you wanted to be a
free
bird.
time. Bird.
I thought you said you wanted to be burnt.
Burn?
Like fire. Burnt.
No.
Oh, you wanted to be a bird.
Bird. I want to be a bird.
Okay, she wanted to be a bird.
Yeah,
not,
to
not...
fly in the sky and
Okay.
just be a fucking free. But now I want to be a cat. But
you-
not every cat.
Would you not want to be a
big
human though?
Cat in the lovely family and just.
Would you not want to be a human though? Would you want to be a human in your
It's
next life?
hard to be a human actually.
I mean, you're doing a good job. Is it hard?
It's not that hard right now, but
It's simple. It's hard.
I actually don't have preferences if I gonna be a bird, if I gonna be a cat, if I gonna be a human being.
Would you want to be a tree?
Because I'm not gonna remember that.
Fair. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for?
Oh, why you ask that right now?
Yes. What are you grateful for in your life?
I actually grateful for how my life went.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with all the bad stuff?
Yes. Exactly with all that bad stuff I went through.
Mm-hmm.
Because I never going to be that person I am today
Mm-hmm.
because of that what I had in my past.
Would you change anything if you had the chance to go back and change something?
Right now, no. I'm taking fully everything I went through, I live on, and I'm not taking back anything actually.
Do you think it
When
made...
I was younger, when I was younger, I always I wanted to go back there to change that, to see anything different, or something like that. But right now, every fucking mistake I made, every decision I made,
Uh-huh.
every person I met, and every experience I gained made me a person who I am.
Okay, I would say,
Yeah.
I would agree. But it's interesting asking that question of people who are more... Because I feel like my life is pretty simple, like other people's lives less so. So I would say, yeah, I wouldn't change my life either, but my life's pretty simple. It's interesting hearing people that have a more complicated, negative life say the exact same thing, that, like, it made me who I am today. Do you think it made you a better person? Stronger person? Or... Not exactly, not necessarily.
I think the answer is yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think it means to be a strong person?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not always strong person. I of course have my flaws and my mistakes.
Mm-hmm. But
What's mean to be a strong person?
yeah, what does it mean to be? What is a strong person to you?
Maybe to know how to deal with problems in front of you.
Okay. Uh-huh. I'd say so.
What's your biggest flaw?
My biggest flaw?
Yeah. You known?
That I know,
Yes.
I would say either anxiety or overthinking. I know every single thing that I need to change about my life. No amount of advice will help me, because I already know everything that every person could tell me in 100 different ways, but I still can't act.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the lack of...
Do you know why you can't act on that?
Scary anxiety. In psychology, there are 5 stages of making change.
Yeah.
I can't remember them, but it's like something, acknowledging the issue, talking about the issue, thinking about changing the issue, and then actually acting on the issue. And I feel like only now I'm like getting to the stage where I can like talk about my issues and like think about them and like think about changing them, but not really. But I would say all the flaws that I have, I'm working on them, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm proud of
I
myself
think it's
because
very important to acknowledge that problems you have,
yeah,
and to at least trying to work on that.
yeah, absolutely. I think my greatest strength is that I try working on things, but my biggest flaw is that the overthinking. Not.
Yeah.
It's like a slow progress, but obviously progress. Do you feel like you're a confident person?
Hell no, no.
Would you say that's a flaw?
I don't think not being confident is a flaw, because my confidence problems comes with my look.
Your look? Like
Yeah,
facial?
yeah, with my body and my look. I have
Mine
a
comes
little
from my
bit
height.
body dysmorphia. Yeah, I'm still struggling with that. I'm learning to love myself. I'm learning to don't see my flaws.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to work on that.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say that's a big one.
Uh-huh. You only interrupted once? Yeah, I mean, Israel only interrupted me once right now, but yeah. I don't think you interrupt, at least me. But then again, I'm a loud, annoying person, so, I mean...
You
I
didn't.
feel like you interrupt Explorer more than you interrupt me.
Yeah, I'm actually trying in the stream not to interrupt you on Hex. But I mean, the interruption comes when there is miscommunication in my relationships. When I come to interruption.
Okay. Do I have high standards for women?
Yes,
Um,
it's okay
no.
to happen.
Oh, okay, fair.
Um.
But let me describe like a smart, communicative, open-minded,
Okay.
not preferably. I guess no, that one's not whatever. Skinny.
Why is that there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Cute.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Can you repeat the question?
Do you think I have high standards for women?
Oh, high standards. I actually don't think that you have that high standards, but
But
yeah, but
you want
You
an equal? I
want-
said smart.
you want a person, yes, who is equal to you.
Yes.
So I don't think that's a high standards. You just want to be a person who is equal with you. Who
Yes.
try to be equal with you. Who try to be, maybe fix something.
Work on themselves.
Yeah, work on yourself.
Yeah. Yes. That's like a big.
Yeah. So I
but-
don't know if I will call that a high standard to be
Marry me.
to find a smart
or taken.
woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think wanting a person like you is not high standards? High standards?
Then that's a tricky question, because that's going to the high standards, because not every person is going to meet that. Not every person is going to be smart, pretty, have diplomas.
Diploma? I don't even have one.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
Going to be communicative.
Okay.
Going to be understanding.
Of all those qualities, which one do you think I should compromise on?
From which one?
Open-minded, smart, communicative.
Communicative.
I can't. No, that one's like a must.
Because I think no, I mean communicative is a must.
Oh, I when I mean
Because-
yeah. I mean, which one could I throw away? Which one could I compromise
Oh.
on? Yeah, because a communicative is I can't. It needs to be.
I will say, okay, I will say smart, but it's depend how smart.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
It's low level smart or very high smart and math smart, university smart.
Do you think smart should go
Because-
before like skinny? I said skinny and cute. Do you think smart should be thrown away before skinny and cute?
Oh.
Because I said skinny and cute as well.
Oh yeah, you said skinny, and I remember you mentioning on stream that I prefer skinny girlfriends.
Look at me. I'm a fucking twig, okay?
No, you're not that big anymore.
Oh.
You was twig more.
I used to be more of a
Yeah, you was
twink
more
and a twig.
twig.
Skinny's a no-no. Are you skinny, May? Hey, you're like the skinniest person we have.
Depends. Skinny. What's skinny for you? Yeah.
Like a BMI of under 23.
So how much kilograms the girls need to weigh that you're going to call her skinny? Because I'm not calling myself skinny, because there is much more skinnier persons. And I
Okay.
was much more 20 kilograms more and more skinnier.
Uh-huh.
So what's the skinny for you,
Probably like, I would say like 65 kilograms to 70 would be like good. Depends on the height as well.
How much?
Like 70 to 65.
Okay, that's
I'm 61.
That's a
I'm
hell-
60. I'm 61 kilograms. So.
that's a hell to,
Yeah, I don't want like a
that's
fucking
healthy
inner.
one.
No.
but that's not skinny.
Is that like medium? What's skinny then?
For me, skinny is 50 and below.
Okay, I mean that's like the optimal range. Like 60 to 70 is like the max, I guess. I don't know. I'm 61.
Okay, 2 years ago I was 74 and I was chubby as fuck.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know.
I later I could show you a photo. Yeah, so at 74 I hold my weight at my face.
Oh,
I
for
write-
171, 70 kilograms is 8 kilograms overweight. Yeah, preferably not overweight.
Yeah.
Okay, skinny for me is anything that's not overweight. Okay, that's a
But
simple answer.
do you care about weight or do you care about how the person looks? Like twigs, hands, skinny legs, no tummy, no
I mean,
nothing.
I've never asked anyone their weight before, just like, how do you look, I guess.
Ah.
I'm not like, hey, you're 1 kilogram over the line, sorry.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna
That's kinda
ask
cringe.
a question,
Uh-huh.
and you're going to decide if you want to answer or no.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you call any your girlfriends you had as skinny persons?
I think so.
All of them?
No.
But skinny on the weight size, on skinny how they look like.
What's the way? What would be the difference though between like skinny how they look and skinny of the weight? I don't know their weight, so I guess how they look. I don't know any of their weight.
So you are assuming on their luck that
Yeah,
they're skinny.
yeah. I've never asked any of them how they weigh. That's kind of like a weird question.
Yeah.
Yeah, women just overcomplicate skinny. I've seen so many like skinny women that don't think they're skinny. Like I would classify you as skinny.
And
But you would
I'm
not classify yourself as skinny. I
Yeah,
assume.
not.
Yeah. I feel like skinny is
classifying
used as a.
myself as skinny because I know what it's like to be skinny. I
Oh.
know what it feels to be skinny,
Mm-hmm.
and I know I'm not skinny. I look skinny, but I have a tummy pouch.
Yeah, but everybody has a.
I
tummy
have
pouch. Yeah, but
some
but that's normal.
weight on my body.
But that's normal.
You're
Yeah,
not weightless.
now I know. Now that weight I have and my body, how it looks, it's skinny. Well, not skinny. It's a healthy one.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I would classify. I think we have like. I think you're using skinny as like a negative term. For me, skinny is just like not overweight. If that makes sense. I don't mean skinny as in
and
like
that's
bones.
different for me. Not overweight means healthy.
Oh, so
and
yeah, for you it's
skinny-
like overweight, normal, and skinny. For me, it's like
Yes.
skinny and overweight.
Yes, for me,
I skipped the
skinny.
normal.
It's not healthy skinny, and you need to eat try to eat more and try to get healthy because I'm being there, and when I see people, I have the eye. I fast realize when people not putting nutritions in their bodies
Yeah,
because
when they don't eat food.
I know what the look of the person, it's healthy, and what looks
You have a radar now.
nutritional
Like if you see any girl, you're
body.
like, she's not
Yes.
healthy. You
Yes,
have that
I
radar.
had that, and I see people
You really need to go buy stuff. You
like
really
that.
do.
Yes, that all.
Oh, don't worry. You said like 4 Lithuanian words in like the past 5 minutes. You just didn't notice. I didn't even say anything.
Sorry.
Oh,
And that because.
that because yes.
Yeah, for me, skinny, healthy, and overweight and obese.
Okay. Yeah, I would say women have really fucked standards of what it like when men and women talk about.
Because when we go into internet, all
I
those
get- yeah.
people is a skinny fucking minis,
Yeah, but that-
anorexic models, and we think
but
that's,
that's-
some standard.
No, that yeah, that's horrible.
That's fucking horrible.
Women and
yes.
men function on like 2 different planes of like weight.
And for men, it's like you get a six pack,
Yeah, like
be
for
a
a man,
muscle as fuck.
Yeah, for a man, I look like a twink, but in real life, I feel normal.
Yeah, in real life, you look actually normal.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
you
for
look
the internet man, I
healthy.
look like a twink, you know?
Yes,
Thank you. So, like, yeah, that's the difference.
but not all skinny peeps are healthy, though.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely, and not all skinny people is not healthy.
That's
Some
true.
people actually. I have a friend.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have any problems with food.
Mm-hmm.
She's a fucking skinny. She just skinny.
Yeah,
She just like half of me,
Mm-hmm.
and she just normal functioning human.
Yeah.
She eating well, she working,
Mm-hmm.
and she just skinny. So we can assume that every skinny person is not healthy. Like it's not every obese person
Yeah.
is not healthy.
I have a real important question, okay? Can you scroll down to the chat so I can see the chat?
Yeah.
But, every girl I've ever talked with, even like just randomly, not even like girlfriends, just like on Tinder randomly, I have been in the position where I need to convince them that their body is fine. What do you do in that situation? Every single
Can
girl.
you give me more examples that I can
All-
imagine what you're saying?
I talk with them and they always feel horrible about their bodies. They're like, I'm so fat, but I'm looking at it. It's like,
Interesting. I will never say that out loud, person. Imagine I'm talking with you. I have my body dysmorphia, my problems. If you say, "Oh, you look that like that" or something, I will never say, "Oh, I'm fat" or something, because I'm keeping that to myself, because I'm fighting that with my demons, and I'm not feeling better to saying that aloud.
Okay, but okay, I understand you don't do that, but every girl I've ever interacted with does that. Everyone, every single
Saying that
they're unhappy about their bodies. That
and
they're
they
like
fucking skinny, yeah. They skinny
They're-
in not unhealthy way, and they saying that not happy.
that they
So
still
they have
body dysmorphia.
eating problems.
but
And they didn't acknowledge that, and they saying that I'm still not looking good when they fucking stick.
But what do you do? Like, what do you do? How do you like if they're already a stick and they still feel like they're too fat? What do you like? How do you support them? What do you do?
Then you need to.
Because when you tell them that they're fine, they think that you're lying to them. You're like, you're fine. What the fuck?
Yeah,
but they're like,
because-
oh, you're lying to me.
They don't think that you're lying. Their voices in the head thinking
Yeah, I
and
understand that.
saying to them that you're lying because they see themselves
Yeah.
as fucking fat ones. When they are like this, they
Mm-hmm.
think they seeing themselves as this.
Yeah. But what can I do? Taking them out of the picture, what can I do?
yeah.
Like, what do you
I
tell
would
them?
recommend don't acknowledge anything about their bodies,
Like,
because they're not going to make any better. If you're going to see them, if you're going to say to themselves
Mm-hmm.
that, oh, you're very skinny, you need to do something,
Uh-huh.
the problem and the voice in their heads is going to say, oh, people acknowledge that you're skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking go, let's go, we are skinny, we need to go down, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with this
So
problem. Yeah.
so should I
You
acknowledge
acknowledge that person is skinny.
but what if
The
they think that they're
voices in
fat?
the head, it's going to acknowledge like a compliment.
But if they think they're fat, how can I acknowledge that they're skinny? I tell them that no, you're skinny, but then they accuse you of lying. What do you do then?
That's just accusation, but for me, the voices will still got the pleasant,
Oh, you'd still feel the compliment?
feel the pleasure.
So you should still, like, compliment
that
them.
people acknowledge that you're skinny. I'm still fat to myself, but people acknowledge that I'm skinnier. you
Okay.
know? So it looks like I'm working. I'm getting skinnier. People seeing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That
So this one, how you and Explorer started their love story.
how'd you meet?
We met on Tinder.
Wow. Okay.
7 years ago, we met on Tinder. Yep. He, for me, looked like a safe, non-harmless human being, so I went on date with him.
How would you rate his Tinder account from 0 to 10? At the time?
It was like 3 photos, and one of them was with a dog.
Oh,
So
was it the dog?
And also I had a photo with the dog.
Oh.
So our first conversation was about dogs.
Oh, I used to do that
Because
as well.
yeah, you had a dog in your Tinder profile. I had a dog in my Tinder profile, so that's why was the first.
If he didn't have a dog, would you have messaged him, or he messaged you?
No, she messaged first.
She messaged first.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck!
I on Tinder
She sent a
I
gift, but
was
Jesus
messaging
Christ.
guys first. Yeah, because I want to just get a find the friends, just
Yeah.
spend some time and
Holy fuck!
chill with the guys. You know, I didn't was looking for relationships.
Yeah.
I was
okay.
just looking to spend time and talk with someone.
Okay.
And yes, I messaged that guys I was interesting or like the descriptions or
Jesus.
profile picture. I just messaged something about their hobbies, their photos, or send just GIF.
Jesus Christ! Okay.
Yeah.
That usually doesn't happen. I think this is where the success of the story started. Because if he had to message first, that probably would have already like collapsed. Because usually, I feel like when you message a girl and she gets messaged by like 50 other guys, it's like they're not as committed, if that makes sense. But if she's the one messaging first and she has like 50 guys messaging her, then it's like, wow. Then that means like she's in it to like commit it. You know? Do you think girls should message first more?
Of course.
Why do you think they don't message first?
Because mostly girls are entitled. I think that guys need to do everything.
Okay, so they're entitled.
Like,
okay.
why if you're interested in the guy, you just message him, you know?
Yeah, okay.
If he's not gonna be interesting, so he's going to reply to you, or not going to reply to you, or going to say that after some time that you're not clicking.
What I always hear is girls are like, oh, I messaged the guy first and then he didn't reply, so I never did it again. I hear this so often.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Why you gave up after first time trying?
Yeah,
what, you're a princess fucking I messaged one guy, he never replied to me, so I'm never gonna fucking message you any guy I'm interesting, you know?
Yeah, it sounds like I probably messaged like 100 girls on Tinder over like, I don't know, whatever, all the years using Tinder. 80% of them never replied. If I used the same mentality, I would be dead. I don't know. Like if I used the same mentality, I tried so many times and failed, then I would have gotten nowhere.
Women do that because not guy just other people who interesting in their looks.
Uh-huh.
Because now people on Tinder not doesn't write anything about their hobbies,
True.
life,
But
or anything you going to be interesting to want to know that person.
true.
You just see a picture
Yeah, I
or Instagram profile.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, or I mean, the fact that you said you even you looked at the photos and the descriptions of the guys, that already sounds rare. I feel like most
really,
I don't feel
but
like the
how
average
do
person
you
on Tinder.
find person who you're going to interesting, not reading their description? What like, oh, I just like your look and
Yeah.
I'm going to message you.
Yeah,
That's some
I think
bullshit.
the average person
Because
just like
most beautiful person can be most toxic or most
Yeah.
boring person ever you're going to meet, or most red flagged one.
true, yes. But that's the thing that nobody really cares about. I don't think anyone like people just use Tinder like TikTok. They just scroll, yes, yes, no, yes, yes, no, yes, yes, no, no, yes, no, 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 yes, 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 no, 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 no. I don't think anyone's like, oh, this is a really cool, description. I'm gonna like this one. You know?
That's sad.
What made you fall for him? What qualities of Hexplorer made you fall for him?
So it's different.
Yeah, it's the second part of the first question.
Yeah. What qualities make you fall for him?
Yeah, what made you like Hexplorer?
The first thing was that he was more mature at that time than every single guy I interacted at that moment.
Okay, it's like at the age of
At
18,
yeah, 18, 19.
okay.
He was more mature.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he communicated very well.
Okay. Fair.
But I think the most at the time future was he felt more mature. He felt more grown up.
Okay. Okay. Do you think maturity is an important quality?
Right now, no, but at that moment, looks like I need it.
Did you value it more back then than you do now?
Yeah,
Why?
because right now I think that I'm also a mature one.
Oh, you needed like someone to like be mature for you.
Not for me to be. Maybe put an example.
Okay, show example. Okay, interesting. Are you scared to see your parents' age? Seeing them older and older and
No,
older?
they eventually will die.
Okay. Yeah, no,
That's
yes.
a circle. That's a circle of life. Everyone is going to die. So why?
I mean, true. Do you appreciate them though?
Yes.
I didn't appreciate my grandma, and then she died, and now it's like, I was like, she's getting older and older and older, and I didn't visit her, and I haven't seen her in 3 years, and she died this year.
Yeah.
So I feel like I didn't appreciate her enough. So that's sad. What is your most cherished memory?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, what is your most cherished memory?
That's maybe sounds pretty sad, but I think I don't have one.
Okay, that's kind of yeah, that sounds kind of sad.
Yeah.
Would you like to have one?
I think I have a good memories, of course, but
Uh-huh.
I don't think that I have one that I'm thinking about or cherish that much.
Mm-hmm.
I have a memory from my childhood when my father is cooking some pancakes.
I'm sorry.
What cooking? Why are you laughing? Are you thinking he's not cooking cupcakes?
You said he's cooking.
Uh,
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I
Right.
understand it.
Uh-huh,
No, I said cooking.
okay, cooking. When he's cooking some pancakes. Mr. Dark
Yeah.
Rape, you actually didn't miss the stream. Holy shit, hello. We're finishing up the cupcakes here. Okay. Wait. Okay. So he was cooking cupcakes.
Not cupcakes.
Oh, sorry, pancakes.
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 The waffle pancakes.
Oh, waffles. Okay. Um. Okay. What was special about it?
I don't know.
Oh, just remember it?
I just remember
Oh, okay.
that memory.
What is the earliest memory you have in your life? Literally, the earliest memory ever.
I think that one it is.
Like the pancakes?
Yeah, my father cooking pancakes, or I'm being in front of Christmas tree.
Oh, okay. I have a lot of those. The Christmas tree memories are fucking amazing.
I just remember a Christmas tree and nothing more.
Okay. Do you have a nice... Do you agree that fake Christmas trees are better than real ones?
It actually depends.
Okay.
Because natural Christmas tree has their own benefits, like nice smell. It's a live tree and has not a negative side, like falling of the tree, not leaf but
The...
spikes.
Yeah, the pricks.
The pricks, yeah.
Yeah. I hate those. I fucking hate those. This is a simple question, but what is the most useful piece of advice you'd give to your younger self?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a complicated question. Maybe don't be fixated with other people talking about you.
Did you care a lot?
I was bullied at school for my looks.
Okay.
Yeah, people didn't like my looks. Exactly my nose.
I've been there.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I've been
for
there.
some people my nose looks too big. Yeah. So that, and don't try to be or look that way what you see on social medias.
Uh-huh.
And you see those skinny mini happy models.
Uh-huh.
Don't try to be like them,
Okay.
because they actually not happy people.
No, yeah, they definitely.
Yeah, they
Oh.
also have a problems, and that's why they look like that.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say they're usually a lot more fucked. Okay. So, for the closing finale,
Yeah.
how was your experience today? She's like, I'm fucking. Uh-huh.
Oops.
Now for the closing thoughts here.
It's actually was. I enjoyed my time being on your stream.
Why?
Now I'm totally relaxed, not anxious or anything.
Would you do it again?
Yeah,
I feel like
and
we
I
need to
think
do a
we-
second episode.
we can do some.
We should do an IRL stream.
Yeah.
I feel like
we
doing an
can
IRL
easily
stream.
do that. Yeah.
I mean, logistically,
Because
would be a nightmare.
now I see that people understand me speaking, so I feel a little bit more confident, because the biggest fear of me was speaking English, because I better in speaking in my native language.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, my vocabulary is bigger and I can explain my thought more
Yes, she
clear.
speaks very well Lithuanian, better than me and Voldemort over there.
There.
Yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I think you had a lot of very powerful stuff to share, even though my questions we kind of like skipped through, then Explorer came in, then we skipped more, but yes. Do you have any final words? Any final things you want to
Oh.
share?
I really enjoy to just sharing my experience, because I'm hoping that people will listen and
Hopefully
not
they were.
not going to hoop in that same hole, you know.
I feel like you
Yeah.
gave good advice on what to do, to avoid falling in the same holes. Yeah, guys, thank you for spending your time with us, and Hexplorer will now say some final words.
Do you want to go in the middle?
Eat more ass and use less sass.
Bye.